28 years ago. We met in Waco, Texas when I was going to college and she was working there. We struck up a conversation, had a couple of good dates, and we got married. We did marijuana, a little bit of drinking, and we escalated there to crack cocaine. We fooled ourselves into thinking that we had it under control. And we still maintained good jobs and we still met our bills for a while. Then crack took over our lives. We lost one good job after another. Gwen has 23 years computer experience, and to this day she cannot work in her field because of past drug abuse. I lost supervisory positions in the school system as well as in the private sector. We would do anything to get crack. We would not go to work, or if we did, we would not stay there. And 80% of the time or more on payday, Gwen would not go back to work or would leave early. We lied, we stole, and most of all, we lost all respect for ourselves. We played at going to church. We lied about being saved. We would go to church and we couldn't wait to leave so that Gwen could call the dope boys. We had no phone, so we had to go to parents' house and call them. When we could not pay for the drugs or steal enough to pay, we had a credit line. Just before the final fall, we were crediting as much as $800 per month. But we couldn't even pay a $150 house note. In the winter for 5 years straight, we were cold while we smoked crack. In the summer, we were hot while we smoked crack. Then Gwen got arrested for writing a hot check. The ironic thing about it was we had just left church and had one more lie to God that we were going to change. When we wanted to change, we got one in February 2003. Gwen went to jail overnight. Her parents and siblings and the church got involved and she came to North Carolina. I was left behind. That was the single most painful thing in 18 years.
We were both working and going to church and making a good start over. Then we started back down that same track, lying, not paying bills. And Reginald said to me, Gwen, if we're going to make the same mistakes here that we did in Mississippi, we might as well have just stayed there. So we said one more time, for the last time. We've been sober ever since. You see, the problem before was we were promising man and each other, but you can't keep those promises. You have to promise God. You have to go into a covenant with our Savior. And that's what we did. People ask us all the time, you've been on crack for so long, you don't look like you've been on crack. And our answer to them is, the Lord will restore the years that the locust has eaten. That's a promise from Him. And we have to believe that God's promises are true, because that's all that you have to stand on. And when they ask us how long we've been sober, we look at it as how long we've been saved. Secrecy is a tool that the devil uses to keep you oppressed, to keep you silent. And most of us know that we'll do whatever we can to maintain that secret. But if we take that secret away, then Satan can't use that against you. So we're speaking out about our drug abuse, about our salvation, and what it means to us.
So, if you see us in the choir, or in the congregation, and it looks like we might be sad, or you see a tear coming out of our eye, we're not sad. We're just thanking an awesome God for the job that He's done with us.
We have not gone to rehab. We went to Jesus. Jesus is the answer. He's our answer. He's your answer. He's the only answer.
I'm Reginald Blunt.
And I'm Gwendolyn Blunt.
And this is our story.